Peace. Peace. All right. Straight to the point. Melanated people that comes in all different forms. You got the Hindu people who are melanated. Some of them are called. A lot of us call them the original man, or the Asiatic man, or whatever you want to call it. But we was also the Negroid was also called the Asiatic man. So to each his own. We could give it a toss up. Then you got the 6 ether to 9 ether hair beings, or 6 ether and below, which is super dark, melanated. Then you got the Negroid feature, the Naga, the real deal. Who you is? You know what I mean? The smartest or the strongest left the continent and went to explore the world, set up different hives all over, being that we are the human beings, right? And the hive is where we're at. The big hive, so we make little hives within it, which is little areas, little ciphers, right? So to diagnose someone with a brain, the whole species, that's everybody. Everybody's melanated and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? To diagnose that, I gotta say that's not right. You know what I mean? But however, though, you can look at the personality disorders of the oppressor or the slave master or his crew and how it was projected onto his slaves, or his slave people, employees or whatever. When you see that, and then you see when the slaves started taking on that type of shit, and when they take it on, what happens is they try to reason with the slave master, which is the abuser, and you can't really reason with a fucking abuser or your abuser. So when that happens, the rules change in the game. This is on a race level or ethnic level or whatever you want to call it, dealing with people, right? But this happens in day-to-day relationships too. So, but with this big, vast relationship that we got with this motherfucker that goes all over the world and established relationships, he has supply, which is his supply is the attention of everybody. And just like a motherfucker who needs supply, like so-called player, they need other attention of other motherfuckers. There's guys and girls do the same shit. You know what I mean? So, same difference. Abuse. You can tell if these people are toxic and emotional manipulators just by being around them for a moment. You even get to a point, if you're an empath, you'll feel that shit right away. Like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker ain't gonna be able to do motherfucker ain't gonna be able to get shit past your ass. You'll know within 15 feet if this motherfucker's on it. Just like that. I'm telling you. So that's what you want to tune into. And you'll see the mental disorders of that and how we had to heal from that. Because everybody was like, yo, it's a mental thing. The mental. Now we can fucking diagnose it. It's fucking in the ICD-9. It's just under cluster B personality disorders. And that's what the so-called African American people have over here now with our exposure to the Caucasian. And how he used his tools, which he was given his gifts to master the original people over here in America for a certain amount of time. You know what I mean? And so now that you see, it's really going to get deep, because you thinking that it was 6,000 years before. You got another motherfucking thing coming. All right? Because no matter where you go, motherfucker will follow you. That's what a narcissist do. They try to find the supply source out. You know what I mean? It hates being abandoned. And you leaving is a form of abandonment. And you triggering an abandonment issue will make the motherfucker want to find your ass. And see, that's why we got to establish units and hives, so they won't be able to fuck around. As the Quran say that shit. And the beehive. You know about the bee. Quran say all kind of shit. The Bible do too. So, or the Bible. The bull represents the mama. And that's what they use to desecrate the mama. They use all the shit. The truth is in the porn. You can see it. So, yeah, man. She just internalizes things more, and we don't see it. So, so she gets triggered a little bit more, and we do too. Or, if you're not healed. But with that being said, I'm gonna say peace and study the cluster B personality disorders.